My name is Anastasia Hunt, but I go by Anna. Wait, no, stop, reset.
One more question. Can you hear my accent? Because I don't have one.
I can edit that out.
So my name is Alex Vasconcelos.
My name is Itzam Marin.
Anastasia Hunt.
Talia Meese.
My name is Kelsey Reedpine.
My name is Taylor Davis.
My name's Alex Schulich.
Lindsay Louise Welton.
Aaron Monner.
My name is Derek George.
So I chose CU because I remember stepping foot on campus on interview day. I met with Dean Zender, and she was so enthusiastic and hopeful for what the future held for the upcoming class of CU medical students.
When I was looking at medical schools around the country, I really wanted a place where I knew that I would not only gain a really great education and medical training, but also one that would promote community care for underserved populations and really build a family, not only amongst its students, but also its faculty. I said, this place feels like home. And ever since then, I knew that CU School of Medicine was for me.
I just got the vibe of the people that were there. Everyone was super friendly, super open, super willing to help each other out. It just seemed like it was very collaborative, very cordial, and I knew I needed to be in a place like that because I would thrive in a place like that.
I realized I fell in love with all of the people, and it really just left this big impression on me. So all of us are always trying to find the place where we feel we'll best fit in, and Colorado definitely captured my heart in that way.
I quickly realized after going to interviews that we have everything. We have everything so close also, and in a really nice place. It's a no-brainer. It was a no-brainer for me.
It was one of the places where I thought that I could actually balance my academics and everything I like to do outside.
When I was doing my interview, it started snowing in the background. And I grew up in California, so I remember looking behind the interviewer and getting really distracted, and she was like, "What is happening behind me?" And I was like, "It's snowing." And she goes, "Yeah, it does that here."
Hard things are achieved if you work with a good team.
Only about 2% of doctors identify as African American women, and it's kind of fueled this passion in me to always try to increase diversity and inclusion within medicine.
People in medicine not only care and love their patients, but they care and love really everyone that they're working with. And I was really surprised at the endless support that I got from the Office of Student Life and that I got from my classmates. I mean, I ended up marrying one, so that was a surprise too.
Realizing that everyone who's here wants to help. I'd been in so many environments beforehand where things were really competitive, and at CU it was very supportive.
And I've been so inspired and surprised at how resilient my classmates are, dealing not only with learning medicine and learning how to take care of others, but showing me how to take care of themselves when pretty difficult life events have gone through.
I described the class of 2020 as the best ever.
As a diverse, inspiring group of people.
Brave, kind
and caring, resilient and patient.
Some of the most selfless and compassionate individuals I've ever met.
Some of the most amazing people I've ever met.
A tight-knit community.
A very, very cool and interesting group of people.
The pandemic really encapsulates the class of 2020. They felt such a need to be a part of the effort to relieve suffering.
The one thing I think I'll remember about med school most is it was a lot harder than I expected.
I was not prepared for the ups and downs within a day.
It's a different kind of mental effort. It's a different kind of perseverance that it takes to get through this.
And now learning how to cope with those and being better at moving forward throughout the day and just knowing that that's kind of part of the day-to-day.
I think it would be when we were all at our white coat ceremony and we all said the oath that we wrote together. That was really the start of all of our medical training.
All the times when I chose not to study, there have been times when I've been just so stressed about should I go to this concert? Should I go watch the fireworks on 4th of July? Should I do this thing that will be really good for my wellness? I'm really glad that I took care of myself in that moment because I was doing what I needed to do. And sometimes that isn't always, spending more time learning the Krebs cycle or whatever.
The most important thing that I'll remember from here is meeting my wife, Lindsay. I never would have expected that I would be married and have bought a house at the end of medical school. But I think that was probably the most meaningful thing that I will never forget.
That's the thing that I'm going to remember the most, is the people that I've met, the friendships and relationships that I've formed.
I'll remember forever the friendships that were formed here.
You know, I've made some friends that I will never forget for the rest of my life, who I'll continue to seek support from and continue to catch up with throughout my whole life.
Congratulations to the class of 2020!
I'ma take you there, I'ma take you there. So don't be scared, I'm right here, baby. We can go anywhere, but first, it's your chance. Take my hand, come with me. It's like I'm waiting my whole life for this one night. It's gonna be me, you, and the dance floor. 'Cause we only got one night. Double your pleasure, double your dance floor. It's a long way down, it's so high off the ground. Sending for an angel to bring me high. Girl, where did you come from? Got me so undone, and I won't let you fall, girl.
Happy graduation.
Congrats, guys!
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, friends. I'm sending mountains of gratitude. I couldn't have done it without you.
Congratulations. We made it.
Congratulations, class of 2020!
We love you guys.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congrats, class of 2020.
I just wanted to get on and say congratulations. We did it.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
It's like I waited my whole life.